Yes, from her classic role as the iconic Southern aristocrat, Whitley Gilbert, from the sitcom It's a Different World. She's also starred in countless productions for both stage and screen. Plus, she's an accomplished author. It just goes on and on and on. But I am so excited to have her back. Please welcome Jasmine Guy in today's edition of In the Spotlight. Round of applause for this one, you guys.
Hey!
So
I'm so happy to be back here.
You almost forgot.
It's been years.
Okay, so she holds a very special place for me because literally I was texting the team before. I said it might even be 13 years to the day that she was one of my very first guests after I started hosting the show. And I was nervous. She was so kind and gracious. There we are throughout the years. The bottom one's the first one. Look at that set. Then the one in the left corner.
Oh my goodness.
The right one, I think I had just had one of my babies because I could tell right there looking at my belly. But time flies when you're having fun.
Look at that.
Can you believe it? All your projects.
I remember that first day with you because I was like, oh, the host didn't show up? Oh, you gonna make her do it? Okay. Well, we got this.
We got it, yes. And we have ever
since then. And you still got it.
No,
I know. I'm so proud of you.
Well, I'm proud of you because I don't think a lot of people maybe realize all of your accomplishments. So this IMDb, if we go searching for you, 80 credits. I mean, we're talking dozens.
80?
80, yes. I mean, think about it. At little parts here, there, all of it adds up. Of course, you have a lot of projects on the books. You need to go check yourself out. But talk about...
That means I'm 60.
No.
So that's a... Okay.
80, yes.
All right.
Talk about your projects, what you've been doing since
Well,
I've
lately, I've done a lot of independent films since I've been in Atlanta. And the latest, I did a movie about Emmett Till, which was nominated for an Oscar.
Awesome.
I did a movie called The Lady Makers, which we filmed here in Atlanta. And it's about Jewish women in Mississippi.
Okay.
That want to pour themselves into younger women that need their help before they die. So before I leave this earth, I want to be sure I give something to these other people. And I play the domestic to these women. And The Lady Makers is on Amazon.
Right now, streaming on Amazon.
And I'm also on a show called Harlem, which is also on Amazon.
Yes.
Amazon got my back right now.
Yeah, they do. Well, listen, I mean, what an incredible platform for you. And, you know, getting back to Lady Makers, kind of describe, like, what a lady maker is. So for you in this film, are you the lady maker to these women, or are they?
They are the lady makers, but I am the one in the middle, because between the two generations, between these young babies that are like in their 20s and in trouble, and the older women that are in their 70s, I'm about my age, but I've been living and working for this family for years, for decades. And I've learned their traditions. I've learned the way they think about things. And in Indianola, Mississippi, there was a big Jewish community. I won't say big as in numbers, but big as in strong.
Sure.
And
very tight-knit.
They were tight-knit, and they helped a lot of black people. And I think for my character, Tony Tite, who's the filmmaker, based this character on his mom, who did work for a Jewish family for many, many years. They taught her that there are other kinds of white people than what you may have seen growing up.
And what's the message you want all of us, but especially maybe young women who are going through challenges like these young women were in the film? What's the message you want us all to have?
I would like for us to be open to each other.
Yeah.
So that our young babies still talk to our grandparents.
Yes.
And you know, I think with the phone and with everything, it's not the same. I had a very close relationship with my grandmother.
Me too.
And my daughter had a close relationship with my mom. It's gonna make me cry.
I know. And
because you cannot you cannot duplicate that information.
No.
And then the way that you get it, you know, is very important. So the interpersonal relationship between these generations, I think, is important. Now, of course, I play a badass because I'm good at playing badasses.
You sure are. We know that.
I'm better at playing one than being one.
Stop.
No. It's so much fun when it's not real life.
Oh.
But I do love that I was able to be an intermediary between these two generations. And there's struggle in the movie. There's strife. There is turmoil. But it does end up in a way which gives us hope.
And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. My mom, funny, we're talking about mother. My mom is in town, 81 years old. She might even be watching.
Hey, Mom.
So it's something that we will sit down and all watch together. And just so proud of everything that you've done. And you always make time for us here. And Atlanta is your home, and we're just so proud of you. And thank you so much.
And your mama did a good job.
Well, I hope so. I hope so. And you need to follow her daughter. We needed a half an hour to catch up.
I know.
The
we
whole
have a lot to talk about. We could just do a mother-daughter thing.
We should.
Maybe for Mother's Day.
I would love that.
Okay, call me.
I'll reach out. You know I will.
Okay.
I still have your number. We're going to work out together. We need to do that. All right. Thank you, Jasmine. And please make sure you watch the movie. It's on Amazon Prime.
Yes.
Streaming right now. So,
The Lady Makers.
The Lady Makers. I love it. All right.